Hello and welcome to Acoustic Review. My name is Ben Morgan Brown and today I'm looking at the 50th anniversary GS Mini E Rosewood SB Ltd from Taylor Guitars. Celebrating the 50th anniversary of Taylor Guitars and limited to 1,974 guitars worldwide, this GS Mini features a solid torrefied Sitka spruce top paired with layered Indian rosewood back and sides. A 23.5-inch scale-length ebony fingerboard sits atop a neo-tropical mahogany neck, and an ebony bridge features a white micarta saddle. Special features include the vintage sunburst satin finish on the top, a fire stripe pickguard, and 50th anniversary diamond fingerboard inlay. With Taylor's own ES2 pickup installed and a gig bag included, the GS Mini Limited has an RRP of £1,079. So let's have another listen to the guitar now, and then please join me afterwards for my thoughts. Taking the guitar out of its gig bag revealed a truly gorgeous looking instrument. The dark vintage sunburst and fire stripe pickguard are a beautiful combo, and the natural binding, which on further inspection is simply an unfinished edge of the spruce top, frames the guitar perfectly. There's a hint of colour in the ebony bridge and fingerboard, and the gold tuners and inlays add to the classy looking package. The layered Indian rosewood back and sides are quite light in colour but with attractive grain, and overall it's a great looking guitar. The fit and finish is superb. There's a minuscule amount of finish build-up or buffing compound left on one side of the bridge, but otherwise it's faultless. The lack of real binding does make me concerned about how liable the edge of the top is to dings, etc. And the guitar is quite simply constructed in many ways, with the layers of the rosewood back clearly visible, but credit where credit is due, it's a very tight and neatly put together guitar. Hitting a chord for the first time, I was impressed by the size of the tone. Given its smaller size and laminated back and sides, you might expect the GS Mini to sound small or constricted, but I found it to be pleasingly open and resonant. Admittedly, there's a bit of a mid-dominance out front, but from the playing position the sound is rich in the low end and sparkly on top. It's a tone that works for fingerpicking, strumming, and single notes. Pretty much everything except the hardest of strumming sounds good on this guitar. Plugged into a compact acoustic amplifier, the ES2 system accurately conveyed playing dynamics and provided a convincingly acoustic-like tone. And there's a bit more attack on the note than the unplugged sound, but otherwise I felt it was a solid and enjoyable plugged-in tone. At higher volumes, I did find there was a tendency for lower notes to bloom into feedback, but I think this could be tamed with some good speaker placement and sensible EQ. Being a short scale guitar, I did find myself tripping over my fingers a little bit, despite the 1 11/16 nut. I'm sure it's something I could adapt to, but if you're used to a larger fingerboard or have big hands, it would certainly be worth spending some time with this guitar to see how it fits. The neck carve, on the other hand, I found to be very comfortable, and the setup is, as you would expect from Taylor, very, very good. At £1,079, this version of the GS Mini is a bit of a jump up in price from the standard model, although comparable to the more upmarket versions such as the Koa ones. Although the basic models are priced at a point where the concept of a travel guitar makes sense, at this price I'm not sure I'd want to be flinging this guitar on my back as I headed off on holiday. But for those wanting a classy instrument that is more portable, for open mics or songwriting sessions for example, or for those who prefer a more compact guitar, I feel it's a good choice. And although there are other guitars out there for less money, none of them have the combo of looks, tone and build quality that the Taylor has. Plus, of course, the limited edition aspect does add a little to the purchase price. Overall though, it's very hard to find anything to dislike about this guitar, and very easy to find lots to love. It's a cracker in the looks department, it has surprisingly resonant and enjoyable tone, and with a limited number out there, you better snap one up quick if you agree. I hope you've enjoyed this video from Acoustic Review. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon to be kept up to date when we post new videos, and I look forward to seeing you next time.